It's AJ, and today we are talking about the new Eurovision film that's just came out on Netflix. Because, well, it wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about it. Given how much I love Eurovision, yeah, we need to talk about it. So, TLDR, it is trash. But, in a good way. I'm going to say that. It's not the greatest film in the world. Of course it wasn't going to be the greatest film in the world. Because, frankly, how could you being honest, how can you make a good film about Eurovision? However, the attempt was there and they did technically do things right. But, as a movie, nada. As a Eurovision fan, not bad. I don't know if this is me just being really skeptical, because I find it really hard to watch movies and everything like that nowadays, so I don't know if it's just me being like, meh. Did I watch all 2 hours of it? Yes. Did I feel bad when I had to pause the movie? Yes. Mostly because I had like 10 minutes left and I really, really needed to go to the bathroom. Like, there was literally no waiting. However, as a Eurovision fan, it's good in ways. Although, see, because they filmed a lot of the scenes in Scotland, it's really hard to separate what I actually know and what the movie is trying to portray. Because, man, that edited version of Edinburgh interlaced with Glasgow. And, the fact that there's just so many things in it that make me laugh, because it's like, oh, this is this big stadium in Edinburgh, and it's like, that's in fucking Glasgow, mate. That's the Hydro. Fuck off. Although for the actual staging, like, they had like moments where it was like the 2018 stage, and I still can't find out if they just kind of replicated it or if it's the actual stage. But all I could find is that they technically did some filming like at the 2019 one in Israel, but that one has a completely different stage. Like, the reason it's like the 2018 one is like they got the wee bridges. That's the reason why it's like, when I look at it, it's like, right, that's 2018. But the concept came from Will Ferrell watching the live finale, well, actually being at the finale of the 2018 one. So clearly, obviously, they didn't film it then. Oh, it's very confusing. I still can't find any proof. But I know they did use studio, so they might have like recreated it, or they might have recreated it in the Hydro. But as I look at the Hydro, I'm thinking, could they actually recreate it? I don't know, they might have. But it's just so hilarious. Like, see all the scenes, and it's like, and I was like, that's the Hydro, that's, in Edinburgh Airport. It's fucking Glasgow Airport. I know it way too well since I worked there for like 4 years. I know. I know all the areas, and the fact that they put up a sign over the Glasgow Airport to say Edinburgh Airport at the taxi rank. Oh, it's absolutely hilarious. I actually can't believe it. They're like, oh yeah, this is Edinburgh. And it's like, bullshit, is it Edinburgh? Oh, and then also near the end, where it's when they're rushing to try and get to the Hydro, or Edinburgh Stadium. And it's the really bad edited shots of like between Edinburgh, and there's like some of, I'm pretty sure, Glasgow streets as well, and then it's like that edited version of you can see the Hydro down the street, and I'm like, oh no. I swear I'm not here just to slag off how bad it is, like, being a Scot, especially like in the Glasgow region, being like, I know exactly all these places. Although apparently they did actually film in, oh god, I can't think of the Icelandic name. Oh, the wee town that they're like Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams characters are from, like, they actually filmed in that little remote place. But apparently there's a volcano that was like, that's active near it, and apparently it was acting up whilst they were filming. So that must have been fun. But I love the fact that it's just came about because Will Ferrell like just loves Eurovision because of his wife. It's just like, yes. See, my perspective of Eurovision, where it's all like stupid and funny and just ridiculous, the movie fits in with it very well, with it like how it portrays things and whatnot. Also, it's also very conflicting as a Eurovision fan, because whilst they're doing things, it kind of clicks and it's like, well, that shouldn't be right and that shouldn't be right. Because I think even in the movie, I don't know if they technically recognise 2018 has happened. I'm really confused, because technically as it's in Edinburgh, that means the UK one. But then in the movie, they literally dig at the UK that they'll get no points because nobody likes the UK. So it's like, well, how the fuck can it be in Edinburgh? Unless in this magical world, Scotland's independent and Scotland won, but even then that's not true. And it's really, this is me being really nitpicky now. I'm literally just going to have to admit this now. I am being very nitpicky about it. Because in the semi-final part, you see that the UK is up for being in the semi-finals. And it's like, nope, that is not a thing that happens in real Eurovision. Because they just go automatically to the final. So why are they in the fucking semi-final? They shouldn't be. So I literally noticed that instantly. As soon as it was like the wee board, it's like, here's who's in the set, and it's like, excuse me, why is the UK on the board? That should not be allowed. I think there was also Spain as well, and I was like, no, that's not how that works. I know I'm probably just like putting people off for watching it. I know I literally put off my friend, who, like, my Eurovision pal, because she was like, I don't really know if I want to watch it. I was like, no, you should watch it because it's just trash. It has got the spirit of Eurovision, it's just been trash. But then I'd also tweeted about the whole fact that it was so weird. Like, it's kind of hard to, like, get immersed in the world when you know all the Glasgow locations. And she went, nah, you've just put me off. I'm like, no, you need to watch it. Just watch it for the trash. Plus, there's lots of good cameos in it. Although there was one cameo that fucked me off. I was like, oh, because there's like this big party scene, and so you get like other like artists and everything like that, like Netta and like Alexander Rybak, which is bae. So you get all these lovely different artists and everything like that, and then the fucking person I hate from Ukraine, Jamala, appears and asks me. I was like, oh no, like, no, I was, my mood was ruined for like a solid minute. I was like, why was she there? Oh, I was raging. But then, like, because I know that a lot of it was kind of filmed in England and everything like that, why didn't they get Mans? Mans stays in London now. Like, surely they could have gotten him. Surely. But no, they had to get her. I'm sorry if anyone likes her, but I'm still annoyed with her. If you've watched my other Eurovision videos, you'll know why. I just don't like her. She can sing, but just don't like her. She ruined 2019. We could have had the glory that is Marov. I'm still not over it. Clearly. But no. It doesn't the film doesn't encapsulate like the spirit of Eurovision. I will admit that. It's fun and it's silly, and you really shouldn't take it seriously. Also, this is really bad. I didn't realise Demi Lovato was in it until literally the credits came up, and I was like, who the fuck was Demi Lovato? And I had to look it up. But it is fun. It is funny. It did make me laugh quite a lot of times, so I will give it that. It's not boring. Plus, I just love the fact that, see, Pierce Brosnan in it, like, who plays Will Ferrell's dad, like, he's a fucking manslut in this, and I find that absolutely hilarious. I don't know why. Because, like, they trying, like, people say, like, Will Ferrell's character and Rachel McAdams' character, like, are they brother and sister? And she's going, no, and he's like, no, I don't think so, because basically his dad is basically fucked like half the town, and most of the kids are his. Oh, I just love that. Although I liked the progress of at the end they hugged. It's like, yes. When they came home back to Iceland, he got a hug. Oh, but there was also like some kind of, yeah, there was fun digs, but there was also kind of like some kind of harsh truths in it. There's a Russian character that like tries to hit on Sigrid, which is Rachel McAdams' character, and at the end she actually says, like before she goes on or something, it's like, "Are you actually gay?" And he's like, "No, no, 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 no gay. There's no gay people in Russia." It's like, but then it is sad because that's kind of like how Russia tries to portray itself at times. It's because it's not exactly gay friendly. So they are not great in that sense. But then like afterwards, and then he's like going back to his country and he can't be happy because he can't be himself or something like that, and it's like, that is like such a shame. But then like the lassie from Greece just goes, "Come to Greece then." That lassie from Greece is awesome. As you can tell, great review. I have forgotten all the names and characters and everything like that. Top notch, AJ. Wouldn't be a review without me basically knowing fuck all. And forgetting everything. How would I rate Eurovision? What was it? It was like the Story of Fire Saga. Personally, in a movie rating, I'd 5 or a 6 out of 10. It's not the greatest film, but it's not the worst film. Like, I would probably watch it again, so that's why it's there. But would I go, like, watch it every weekend or anything like that? Nah. I would watch it for fun. Like, it would be like, it might even be like, you know, like my Eurovision parties thing, that might be like, we might just have it on in the background. Or something like that. Because see some of the songs on it, like, the songs are actually, like, pretty top-notch, like, Eurovision songs. They've actually nailed that on the head. Like, I'm watching it and I'm like, damn, these songs, yeah, top-notch Eurovision quality. Just because it's over the top, like, they're really hamming how stupid Eurovision can be. So they literally nail it on the head for me. Like, yes, perfect. Also, I just love the fact that how it opens up, it's like, you might have seen the clip of Volcano Man, like their song, and then it ends with them in like the basement of like Will Ferrell's dad's house, because there's like a power cut because of all the strobe lights that they're using to make the effects. Do you know what? Just watch it for a laugh. See if you don't like it, you can always turn it off. It's not like you're being like forced to or anything like that. And if you're already paying for Netflix, like, you can just turn it off. It's not like you're forced to watch the whole thing. If you hate it, you can just turn it off. But aye, so go watch the movie, go see all the lovely Glasgow areas that's in Edinburgh. Also, just look at Edinburgh, like, they get such beautiful, like, shots of Edinburgh. Ugh. Also, I'm raging. See if they did do, like, the studio thing, like, the stadium things in the actual Hydro. I am super raging I didn't know about filming, because, oh my god, I would have been on that. I want to be in that fucking audience. Damn! See if it was actually filmed in the Hydro, like, those proper scenes, I'm going to be fucking raging. Because I would have loved to be on, like, a part of that. Like, because I knew filming was happening and everything. Like, I've actually known about this for ages. And it's just like, damn! It would have been cool seeing that all happen and just be like, yeah, Eurovision! Because it would have felt like a Eurovision. Because I've still got to go to a Eurovision one day. That is still the dream. The aim is to go to a Eurovision, like a proper one. Not watching it at home, being in the audience. Although, granted, I'll probably die standing for so bloody long because you need to be there like 5 hours beforehand and shit. But, oh, yes. So, go watch it, make your own judgments, and come back and tell me how wrong I am. Or if you did like it. Especially if you're not a person that likes or enjoys Eurovision. So, that's actually, I would really want to find out how you thought about it. Watch out for elves. Watch out for elves. So then, until next time, I'm AJ. I did something today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Also, like, this is just a wee side note. So once I had finished it, it literally started going straight into Food Wars. Like, literally the day after I'd finished Food Wars series, the first season is now on Netflix, and it just instantly went into it because it's recommended for me because I watch like the anime on Netflix. Like, I don't generally use Netflix. I've got an account just so that I can watch like all the animes and all that on it. Like, I don't really watch anything else as such. So the fact that it just instantly went into Food Wars, I'm just like, oh. So then I watched the first episode. Oh, the feels, man, watching that first episode. Anyway, this is not a Food Wars episode. See, I can't escape it. Now that it's finished, it is just following me. We're here for Eurovision.